Let's go. Good evening, folks, and welcome back to Pokemon Legends Arceus. Last week, we cleaned up some side quests and then went to attempt to go talk to Volo. Last week, the last time we played. Same difference. We went to attempt to go talk to Volo, and then my internet decided to, not let that happen. So we only got an hour of playtime. It was very sad for everybody. Anyway, I'm very petty and haven't moved from the spot I left off at. Oh yes, we also got a mask to, be conscious of others. Alright. So let's see. Volo is at the camp. There's also... Oh, hello. Hi. What are you doing here? I don't remember you being here. Oh, this must be the daybreak stuff. Sure, why not? I'd rather talk to you. Because, you're mostly helpful to me. Volo sold me things one time despite totally being a merchant he promises. So, we meet here again. I've been hearing plenty about your impressive exploits. But of course, I've always known you would impress us ever since you dealt with that Alpha Cricketune for me. Man, that feels like so long ago. And it was! Murasaki, a friend! It is a friend. This is our friend. I've had my hands full as well. I have no idea why, but Munchlax keeps trying to run off in different directions. Mate! Munchlax, where are you off to now? He looks so sad. I'm not sure what he's so focused on, but he just up and disappears without warning. Keeping track of him has been quite the task. Hang on, God is texting me. Munchlax, it's for you! What was that just now? It almost seemed to be responding to Munchlax. Arceus, keeping an eye on the adventure. And they're like, whoa, it's Munchlax! I loved making those little guys. Hang on, let me get a picture. Take a picture of him, please. Please, child. Your Arc phone is reacting to Munchlax and displaying his destination. Murasaki, Arceus wants to say hi. It's pointing to Romanus Island. My, isn't this exciting? I wonder if we're about to see another strange phenomenon sweep across Hisui. Or perhaps I'm reading too much into things. Don't worry about that ominous camera angle, Tabby, it's fine. Could I ask you to visit Romanus Island to try to shed some light on this new mystery? Sure. A new anomaly. Alright, so I'd love to, but also I really do need to talk to Volo so I can, start catching legendaries. Hi, Volo. Tell me about legendaries. That's the whole point of his quest. Sorry. Spoiler alert, we're catching legendaries. Thanks, Volo. Tabby, there you are. I know it's raining, but come look at this thing. Have a look here, if you will. A good, long, close look, please. See these patterns modeled after Pokemon? I've come to think they might be letters. Rather like hieroglyphs, if you will. I've inspected ruins across the region, and have concluded that they all seem to tell the same tale. The tale of a brave soul who, together with the Pokemon at his side, went on a journey to search for the fragments of an all-encompassing deity. Okay, let's see. Top row is... First one is definitely Archie. Middle row, Azelf, Regigigas, Mesprit and Uxie are on the other side. I'm pretty sure the one with the big wheel is Palkia. that's in the bottom row. I'm not sure about the character that's in the middle top and bottom left, but they look like the same guy. Top right and second from the left on the bottom row are definitely Basque Legion, though. Murasaki, you're just gonna make us stare at ruins in the rain? Volo, you could at least offer us an umbrella. Nah, Volo is like, look at this cool thing I found. I don't know what an umbrella is. All-encompassing? Yes, an all-encompassing deity. The creator of this very universe. And its name is... Bidoof! Just kidding, it's Arceus! Perhaps you've already heard this name. It does sound familiar. They've been texting me, actually. Of course! What else could I have expected from the hero who saved the Hisui region? But now let us discuss the fragments. They must surely be the plates. Yes, the very plates you collected, as you went about quelling all the frenzied nobles. Haven't you noticed that they all have words carved onto their backs? Go on, give them a read. You read the text engraved on the back of the first plate you obtained. The original one breathed alone before the universe came. This original one is none other than the Pokemon known as Arceus. So what do you say, Tabby? I think we should try to gather all the plates. And I have got just the idea where to start our search. Join me in the heart of Grueling Grove. Yeah, okay. Follow your foot's up. Alright, let's not worry about it, I guess. Okay. Whoop. I actually wanted to pause. Alright, so Volo wants us to go over here. Mai wants us to go over here. Let's go to Volo first. Just, again, I want to actually be able to catch legendaries finally. A Stantler. It's another Stantler. Vera Pecco says, home. Was the daybreak stuff all new content? Yeah, it's the stuff with Mai and Munchlax. And I would like to get to it, but also I want to catch super cool guys. And I mean, part of that is definitely because their dex entries are easy because there's only one of them, so it's just use a certain move. For basically all of them. I'm not here, thank you. If I sneak very, very quietly, the Combies will forget I'm here. Not that they're aggressive, but, you know. These are still wildlands and whatever. Is that a big Combee? Or is it just not going away? It's just not moving. Okay. Never mind. You're regular. I don't care. Oh, I see him. But, yeah, Daybreak changed how some stuff worked and added a couple, like, battle gauntlets. And there's some story stuff. We'll get around to the story stuff. But I do wanna... I wanna catch guys. Volo, tell me about whatever this is. Bestie. Now, Tabby, according to my own investigations... What? An Alpha Vespiquen? I'm terribly sorry, Tabby, but do you think you could handle it? According to my calculations, there's a big freaking bee here! It would be nice to catch. Okay, that only did like half. Oh. Oh! Can be Murasaki. Angie B. On, go! I didn't realize Cheese didn't have health. What the heck? Cheese, get back up. I want you to get EXPs. Gimme. Murasaki. Very angry bee. Extreme anger. There we go. That's the correct trigger. The correct trigger. I accidentally hit the other one. Nice. We got a bee. Can floaties be loving in the bag like a woo? We do love floaties. I caught the bee, Volo. Why did you have that? You're a bee. Stone plate. A stone tablet imbued with the essence of rock. When used on a certain Pokemon, it allows that Pokemon to gain the power of the rock type. Why did a bee have this? Volo has the same freaking question as me. Why did that alpha Pokemon have the plate we were looking for? Maybe it just happened to find the plate lying around. Murasaki, she's got to use something to make a nest. Rocks? Yeah, okay. In any case, that's the only other plate that I had any information about, so that's that. And yet nothing seems to be happening, which makes me suspect there must still be more plates left out there for us to find. Not to worry, though. I know the perfect person to ask. She's bound to know all about the plates. Mistress Kogita. The one and only Mistress Kogita, yes. You haven't had the chance to properly thank her for her help in obtaining the red chain, am I right? All the more reason to pay her a visit. Onward to the ancient retreat. Alright, listen, what do you mean there's already another alpha here? I heard the music, don't lie to me. Where is it? Oh, it's the Heracross. Okay, never mind. Virapecco. Big B full of luck. Big B full of trying to kill me. Alright, no, I'm getting out of here. I'm getting out of here. I'm leaving. Bye. Okay. Now we will go to Romanus Island and check on Munchlax before we go do anything with Kokita. Instead of hopping around to like a billion different maps. I say, do what we can in each place. Oh, it's Stantler. Stantler. Yeah, I'm leaving. I'm leaving you alone, Stantler. Relax. Ooh, big Stantler. What's my research level in Stantler anyway? Will this be close enough to look? Level 9. Well, this technically won't boost that chance any higher, but it is alpha. Oh, nice. Okay. Okay. A space-time distortion? I'm busy, though. No! Okay, the space-time is over there. Alright, well that's like right next to camp. So... You know what? Why not? We'll grab it and then we'll see what's up. Take a nap. Munchlax, I'm sorry. I'll be there soon, buddy. It's like right over here. We'll just see what's in it. And if there's nothing cool, we'll at least get some fun loot about it, and then we can go investigate Munchlax. There's a little cover over here. Alright, there's a few good spots we can hide in. I'm not worried. Enjoy the, spooky music. All these cricketers like, what the heck is happening over there? Ken, love the spook. It's very cool. And it's something I didn't notice the first time I was playing through, mostly because I had the volume so low most of the time. Oh, alright, here we go. Get our treats. Ooh, Ice Stone. That's pretty nice. Looks like it's gonna be mostly shards, though. These are just guys I can find in the Mirelands. They're normal. Ooh, Sneasels. Alright. Non-Hisuian Sneasels, I should say. Ooh, a Protector. Alright, that's pretty cool. Ooh, a dubious disc. That Eevee wants to kill me very much. But why? Bro, I'm just poking around. Oh, more Sneasels. Alright. Ow! Hey, you wanna make this personal? This is gonna get personal! Murasaki, baby, wanna fight? Oh, baby, get in a fight. And by a fight, I mean you're going in this tiny ball. Take that. Oh, there's a Steelix down there. Can I please focus on the freaking bear? Okay. I don't actually need the bear either. Oh, hang on, let me hide. Giuriahi? I'm sorry, I'm not sure how to pronounce your name. Pronouns are she, her, or they, them. Either work fine. And hello. Not a lot of particularly impressive creatures, unfortunately. Giuriahi? Okay. I'm glad that I basically got it. I might just shorten it to Giu if that is okay. Ooh, hang on, there's a Gengar. No, not the Onyx. Look at the Gengar, please. Toss. I missed. Alright, Giu. Cool. Well, Giu, it is very nice to meet you. Right? It was so rude of it to just disappear! Giu was like, wow, rude. Gengar just poofed away. It totally did. Kid, wow, he didn't want it. He really didn't. He couldn't even see me, and he's like, nah, I don't know what's in the bushes over there, but I don't like it. Goodbye, stinky trainer. Rebecca, rejected. Rejected by a Gengar. Very sad day for everyone. It's all licky. I don't need those. Rebecca, Alberto party. No, I don't want an Alberto party. Oh, hi, Hunter. Alright. Nothing super spectacular in terms of creature, but, the loot was pretty good. Giu. Its lore is, it kills people to have friends. And it was just like, no! Haunter is bigger than Gengar? Well, since Pokemon are of different sizes in this game, and there's like a scale, we could have just seen a small Gengar and a large Haunter. I'm gonna go drop off the, loot we got. Canonically, I'm not sure. I'm not sure about standard. Apparently, Haunter averages 5'3" and Gengar is like 4'11". Haunter is also like floating a few inches off the ground. I think Haunter's cheating. Okay, make a couple of these. Very good. Apparently they count from head to tail. Haunter is just a little long, if you stretch it, I guess. Which is why Dratini is so big. Ah, that'd explain freaking 6-foot ferrets or whatever as well. Like, I know it's lengthwise, but also it's very funny to imagine. No, it's from the feet up. Ferrets are just huge. Giant ferrets. Imagine. Giu. I think Haunter is bigger too, because it's in Pokepark. It is in Pokepark too. It's so weird every time. You'd think the Evo would be, but it's like Gengar's an old person who shrunk. Oh man, the Pokepark games are so good. If I can get those to behave streaming-wise, I would love to show those. Alright. Well, we're here on Romanus Island. There's a wisp here. Let's grab that. Did I have this one marked off on my map? I don't know if I did. 7 left. I did not. Oh, it's a request? Really, it's a request. Interesting. Hi, Apom. Yeah, I'm not bothering nobody. Alright, Munchlax, what did you find, pal? This seems to be the place my Munchlax was interested in. Hey, you guys don't live here! What the heck? What the heck? Better report back to my... Oh, I don't even get to catch them? Sheesh! Oh no! Yes I do. If I want. That said I already caught a billion of them, and they're angry at me! Let's leave. Murasaki. Puppies! Unfortunately, I caught so many puppies just trying to get my, dang it, where are you? Would it help if I hit the right buttons? I know the puppies, but I caught so many guys just trying to get yokai. I'm pretty sure that their dex entry is like 100% practically. And if not, it's close. Where are you guys? Oh, I should have caught that Gengar! Cruelty of Gengar. Come on, I know you guys live here. Nope, yep, their entry is perfected. I gained nothing except the chance to find a shiny. No, you know what, let's do it. Alright, fine. If they don't, like, scream at me, I can do it. Where were they? They're over there. Look, I had to catch a lot of those guys just to get an alpha. Who's cracking? It's Viera Pekka. Alright, we gotta get a little closer. Missed. Oh, that was mad. No, no one's here. No one's here. Ah, nope. Okay, fine. I'm here. I'm here. Ah! I'm not here anymore. Okay. Alright, fine. You're gonna chase me about it. Murasaki, Angie Buppy. Well, no one else appeared. Alright, let's go tell Mai that weird dogs are here that are supposed to be in the snow. were you when I needed you? Alpha Weasel! I'm so mad. I spent all that time looking for a weasel big enough, and I found one that, like, just barely made it. And of course, now there's Alpha on the freaking beach! Can't believe this! Ugh. Hey, my, it was puppies. There's dogs. There's some weird dogs. Hi, Munchlax. It was weird dogs. I want to talk to your friend, okay? Done with your investigation? Please tell me what you found. A pack of Pokemon. That hardly tells me anything. What kind of Pokemon did you see? They were Zorua. Skills says hi. Hello. The spiteful fox Zorua. Well, you came across a rare Pokemon. I've seen them in the Icelands before, but not here. So was that it, Munchlax? You were curious about Zorua? What? Oh, just OG? Okay. Munchlax duplicated itself. Oh my god! Well, this is unexpected. It seems there are 2 Munchlax now. OG skills, alright. But naturally, I would never fail to recognize my own Munchlax. It's you, right? Not the Munchlax next to me, the other one. Virapecco, mitosis. Oh no! You didn't recognize your own Munchlax. Look! Look at his eyes! He's so depressed. Clearly the saddest. So, it was Zorua. How odd for it to appear in the Fieldlands. Virapecco. Failure. Munchlax doesn't actually seem too bothered. I only hope this isn't an omen of something unpleasant yet to come. As a precaution, it might be best for you to report this to your captain. Yeah, okay. I'll be like, hey, Silene, guess what? I saw something weird out there. Okay. Let's see, I'm pretty sure I caught the Combi for the honey quest earlier. Murasaki. Munchlax is only semi-bummed. Just a little. Munchlax is just sort of like, dude, come on. Gee, storms to bring possible murder? How's your coffee today, boss? OG skills. He was like, really? It's like, I'm always right next to you. No, it's totally the other one. No, bye. Rebecca, my cat gives you that look when I kick him out of the room. Alright. Should be in landing if I caught the... Yeah. Yeah, that's the Combi from the Grove specifically. Okay. Alright. Is there anything else I can do here? Let's see. Not that. I wonder if I can go find Shaman again since it's been like a week. Okay. I'll see if it's there, and if it's not, it's fine. Do you think Silene just sighs when we enter her office? Like, best case scenario, she has to count the Pokedex. Worst case, we're telling them about how the world is ending. It's fine. Nah, Silene likes us. That's why she had a uniform ready for us immediately, even though she was like, you'll probably die outside. She cares about us. and knows we can handle things. And most of the time it's just, hey, can you check my Pokedex, boss? Thank you, boss. Ooh, an alpha balloon. That's not important right now. There's a lot of big guys out today. What is that? Oh, a Wurmple. I'm looking for a specific creature. MGU. And Laventon. But he's just hype. Laventon is just happy to learn stuff. He's like, whoa! You found a what? That rules! Tell me about it! Oh man, that Wurmple's gonna get us. We gotta be real careful, you guys. Alright, doesn't look like Shaman came back, since technically we didn't leave the area. Yeah, Shaman did not return. Bummer. Why are there so many alpha? What the heck? Normally I'd be, like, excited and try to grab these guys, but oh my god. Alright, now I want to get to catching cool stuff. And also progress that dang honey quest, because it's a pain in the butt. So let's go turn this stuff on. Murasaki. Alpha party! Alpha party! Why are they partying when I'm not ready to party? Can't believe this. The nerve of these guys. Hey, Professor! GU. Only thing scarier is the big shallows joining, as it slowly inches towards you. I don't know if I'm ready for that. 20 Pokemon! Yeah, I know it's not the most, but a bunch of them are alpha, so I think you should be nice to me. Megasonic slides in and dumps Pokeblocks everywhere to make up for being late. GU. I ran into an Alpha Shellos once. It was hilarious. Some alphas do not quite inspire the awe and the power like others. It's true. Kin. Is that you eating the Pokeblocks? Omega Sonic. Where's Alpha Wooloo? I'll take 10. I'm sorry, there isn't any. There's no Alpha Wooloo. There's no Wooloo here. I wish there were. They're very fun. GU, can we discuss how horrifying Kricketune is? It's cry at night with how large it is. Imagine you're in a tent and heard that. It's fine. Everyone loves an old whoop. G-Max Wooloo when? Omega Sonic. Wooloo too gentle to be even bigger. Virapeko, the world's biggest floofball. Alright. Where's freaking B-Man? You. I wish I could ride my weirder through town. Alas. I gotta walk. Gotta use my legs. GU. Crickets are carnivores. Well, omnivores, but they are known to gang up on things twice their size. That's not a glamorous way to go out. Nature is fascinating. Please, just let me pull from the ranch, please. Okay, good. Here you go. It's bees. I'll just have myself a little sample of honey. Slurp! That's exactly what honey should be. Tastes like a distilled drop of nutritious foresty goodness. But I get the feeling it doesn't quite taste like honey from other areas. I'll make sure to memorize this flavor. Let's move on. 2 more places to check. Next one lives on Apom Hill. Can you bring me one from there? Yeah, later. Kitten. It's bees, bro! Murasaki. How much honey are you sampling, sir? You just had a little, it's fine. Alright, so Apom Hill is, the sea. So we'll have to keep that in mind. Alright, we'll go talk to Kogita in a bit, but we also gotta talk to Silene while we're in town. Giyu. The true terror is Garchomp. It can swim and fly as fast as a jet, dig as fast as if it's swimming. And the game shows it's not even stopped by the snow. Garchomp is cool. I love that freaking dragon jet plane. I respect that if I met one in real life, it would tear me to shreds. But also, it's freaking cool. Like, that design slaps, man. A gathering of Zorua in a place other than their natural habitat. Could this also have been caused by the space-time rift? I suppose we don't know enough yet to say for certain. At any rate, thank you for the report. Wow! 30 Ultra Balls! Nice! Tabby! Things are getting worse! After we parted, Munchlax reacted to several different locations, and there was a mass outbreak at each of them. Simultaneously? In multiple locations? These must be somehow different from the mass outbreaks we know. Why don't we call this new phenomenon a massive mass outbreak? Your new orders are to investigate the massive mass outbreak. You just wanted to say mass twice, didn't you, boss? It sounds like I can count on you to keep investigating? Well then, I'll be waiting for you by the front gate. Silene over here like, I secretly like alliteration, don't tell anybody. Giyu. Can I just say I adore that Silene is secretly sweet on her Abra? I find that cute. I like it so much. That eye closes as she considers the paperwork she now has to write. Vera Becco. I was going to make an MMO joke, but massive mass outbreak already abbreviates to it. Bring me 50 Magikarp bones! Hey, do you have anything for me? I'm fine, I think. I'm pretty sure I have all those things. Giyu, it just clicked with me. That's intentionally, isn't it? Who knows? Alright, let's see. What am I doing here? What was I looking for? I no longer remember. Oh, yeah, I have electrolyzers. Yeah, I'm not worried. Okay, what's happening? I suppose I should tell you exactly what I witnessed first. Munchlax suddenly took off running into a rainstorm. I tried to stop him lest he get wet, but then I saw those mass outbreaks appearing all over. Perhaps it was the massive mass outbreaks that Munchlax was so curious about. Right? If that's the case, Munchlax might be able to help us investigate this phenomenon. I'll also work with you, as I'm concerned about Munchlax. We can begin our investigation as soon as you're prepared. Sure, let's go back to the Fieldlands. Why not? I love stalling. Giyu, how do you stop a running Munchlax? They're so heavy! Mai and her Munchlax are besties, except for the fact that she couldn't recognize Zorua pretending to be it. We haven't seen anything out of the ordinary, nor has Munchlax reacted to anything. Should we wait for a while to see whether something happens? That sure is weather. We're waiting to see whether something happens, and it sure did weather. It's raining, and it looks like it's gonna get worse. Bang! Are you worried about the rainstorm, Munchlax? We still don't know what's causing these mysterious, massive mass outbreaks. Where should we look? Perhaps that fancy map of yours can show us something. Thanks! Hello? What? A massive mass outbreak is a phenomenon in which many mass outbreaks occur at once. Mass outbreak locations are marked by question mark icons on the map, and you won't know what Pokemon can be found until you go see. These rare outbreaks will dissipate in time, so you'll need to hurry. Catch or defeat Pokemon in a mass outbreak before it dissipates to finish investigating that particular location. Sometimes additional Pokemon may appear immediately after you complete it. It seems you have some idea where to look now. Why not check out a few? Seeing at least 3 ought to give us some idea of what is going on. So what, everywhere? We'll just go for some close ones for now. Virapeko, that's a lot. Kin. Ta-da! Murasaki. Pick a spot and have fun. Sphew! Alpha Celio, okay. Rude. I dodged. Omega Sonic. Godphone-like, you're gonna be busy, kid. Welcome to Massive Mass Outbreaks. Jew. Fly wherever, make some friends. It just dawned on me how chill everyone is with a phone. Like, they have no concept with what that is, and the biggest response is, sure, whatever. Never mind someone is texting you on it. Kin. Munchlax, what do you see? Oh! Alright, we're all very excited about Spheal. Everything is happening all at once. Let's go. Spheal and Celio. Why are you like this? Ah, jeez. This is not gonna be good for poor On. Oog. Oog. On, I'm sorry, sweetie. Don't look at me like that. Virapeko crunch. Yeah, miss. Miss with your blizzard, jerk. Oh, I hate this. Oh, but it's drowsy. Okay. Okay, it's drowsy. Go in the ball. Be asleep. Thank you. I don't think I have a lot of Celio, so... Alright. Nice. Is Rowlet your starter? Yes. That's why it's small. Everything else is an alpha. I haven't found any big ones yet. But also, I don't think I could replace Cheese. She's been with me so long. Ah, dang tree's getting in the way. Spheal! Nope, Spheal's afraid. Okay, this counts as investigated. Cool. Well, next. Where did the flag get put down? Going the wrong way. That explains it. Giyu actually hasn't seen it. Rowlet chosen very much. But it's so cute! How could this be? Okay. Crickets? Crickets? There's no way it's just crickets. Man, that's boring. They already live here. Wait. What is that? Okay, well I need to be smarter about it, obviously. Giyu. It was between Rowlet and Cyndaquil for me. And we greatly appreciate our, I'm going to say, very relaxed friend in Kung Fu Bird. Vera Pecco. Cyndaquil was my first real favorite starter, so I had to. I love them. Okay. Let's, since I'm a fool, let's throw down some smoke bombs. It looks like they're getting closer to the, grass, so I can at least... Admittedly, I probably don't need Ultra Balls for Cricketops, but, you know. You know, it's got that shine on it, but it doesn't actually look like any shinies have appeared. That's what I'm going to presume that's about, anyway. I'm guessing it's like a higher chance, but not a guarantee. Alright, let's see what's over here. Oh! Monferno. Interesting. Ken says, not a bad guess. That was also my first guess, but alas, no. Is it higher alpha chance then? The rainstorm seems like it's about to clear up. No, don't! Oh, that guy got mad because I threw something at his friend. Okay, lots of monkeys are angry at me now. Let's see. How many monkeys can we catch? At least 2. Oh, okay. Ken says that the shine means it's guaranteed to give you a second wave of either evolved forms, alphas, or both once you clear out what's already there. Makes sense. Ah, right, they're fighting type. Haha. It's fine though, because my dog is very large. No, you didn't like that? Why would you use a fire attack on a fire dog? Bro. Man, you're stubborn. Kid, monkey not pleased. Alright, fine. Take this then. I don't care. There's more of you. Jerk. Murasaki. Anger. Really? I'm gonna die to monkeys? I don't think so. Nope, I'm gonna die to monkeys. Alright, I'll turn on the Wi-Fi later. Killed by monkey. Ah, the max revives? That sucks. Ah, somebody. Ah. This is what, second time I've got my butt kicked in this game? It seems you were rescued. I sure hope so. Monkey's killing me. Alright. Let's see if we can at least see what's over here real quick. Overachieve. 4 of them. I got, like, chain stunned by being set on fire. That was terrible. Ooh, abras and cadabras. That's neat. Ever be like, I'm in danger, and then just stops existing. Kin, I saw you! Wait, maybe not. Murasaki, you saw nothing, sir. Omega Sonic, that was too much monkey business. It was indeed. Ah! It's invisible and eating my treat. Did you see that? That feels, like, not correct. There it is. Here, Peko. Whoa, Murasaki. Invisible Abra. Alright. Remaining locations 2. But I investigated so many. Oh, is it starting again? That seems silly. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Kid, so talented. What the heck? What the heck was that about? Alright, nah, we're done apparently. This is regular rain. And not outbreak rain. We're not done until it says we're done apparently. Man. Take a small nap. I think I might have already done that, but I'm just used to doing it at camps anyway. Alright, well... Omega Sonic, it's funny to me that in the past you have a big old harness to fly, and in the future people just ride on their Pokemon. Don't worry about it. Levinton, I got so many weird guys. Look at these guys that I got. And the monkeys killed me about it? Yes, new observations. Alright, we should probably talk to Kogita so she can be like, go find legendaries, child. Let's see, the retreat is... here. As fun as a Perugly outbreak is, I think I'm good. Alright, ma'am, I'm here for lore. Can I have the lore, please? Thank you. Oh, lost one. It's miraculous what you've done. It seems the red chain served its purpose well, and you carried out your duty as you were bid. But what brings you here? Have you yet need of me? It's about the plates. We're looking for Arceus' fine china. Only the finest. You see, they lost all of their cookware, and we need to track it down. Ah, yes. A tale whose origins lie a millennium or two ago. Those were the days of the ancient Sinnoh people from whom I am descended across many generations. These forebears of mine worshipped Arceus as the Pokemon that created the Hisui region. And I have heard of certain fragments, plates as they are called, that were given to the ancestors of Pokemon such as Kleavor and Weirdeer. Is that all? I thought that surely you could tell us more about Arceus and the plates. I'm afraid I've nothing new to tell you. Why, the Diamond and Pearl clans would never have confused Dialga and Palkia with the creator, Arceus, had anything concrete been passed down. If only we had more to go on. The answers to these mysteries may even shed light on why Tabby here fell from the sky. Aha. I see what you intend. Very well, I'll help as best as I can. Thank you. I want to figure out why I fell from space. Vera Pecco. Alola is trying to spread safety measures, but everyone else is like, riding bareback on Pokemon is a right. Man, you're right, though. Everyone else says, wahoo! Let's go! No harnesses. If I fall off and die, that's how I go. There are still other tremendous Pokemon in Hisui, other mysteries to be solved. Whether they're connected to Arceus, I cannot say for certain. But in searching them out, perhaps you'll stumble upon the path you seek. Let me think. There are the Pokemon of the lakes, of course, and the Temple Giant, the Crescent Moon, the volcano, and perhaps you might even return to the very beginning. Now then, what would you hear of? Just tell me everything. The 3 lake Pokemon. Let's just go down the list, Kogita, so that we can just do whatever we want. Ah, yes. Them you already know. Go give them your thanks for the red chain and show them how strong you've become. The volcano. Well, where could that be but Firespit Island? The Crescent Moon. Yes, the moon. You must go where you may meet the moon's gaze unobstructed. Does that clue illuminate your path? Well, make for the Coronet Highlands for now. The Plate of Moon View Arena. Thanks for telling me where it was. The Temple Giant. The secret that lurks in Snow Point Temple. To find it, you must open the door that is sealed. And the beginning. Indeed. A beginning for you, certainly. Where was it you first felt earthier? Alright, thank you very much. Done with your questions, are you? Yep, thank you for giving me everything. Very well, Lost One. The rest depends on you and your efforts. It appears that the opening of the space-time rift compelled Pokémon that might otherwise have stayed hidden to come out and see what has befallen the world. I hope you succeed, for your own sake, and for that of the Pokédex you labor on. Thanks! I knew we could rely on you, Mistress Kokita. That's more than enough information to work with. Now let us find those plates. Quimst. We have so many Quimsts. You teleported out of the house. Okay, sure. It's just as I had suspected. Pokémon are the key to our search, Tabby. If we can gather all the plates from them and decipher the messages on the backs of the plates at last, perhaps we can meet Arceus itself. You should go search for the Pokémon that Kokita mentioned, Tabby. I have my own avenues of research that I'd like to pursue. Arceus, creator of all Hisui. I truly can't wait to see what kind of Pokémon it might be. You hand Volo a copy of Pokemon Diamond and Pearl that's been, Game Sharked to have in his Zorfu the inventory. He's like, what is this? And you're like, Arceus is in here. Go look at it. Oh, hi! My boss's boss. I've had a message from Mistress Kokita. I'm told you're collecting plates of some sort with the merchant Volo. Then we must go to Prelude Beach. Meet me there. Yeah, okay, boss. The boss of boss. This is not the button I wanted. How is... Okay, team is fine. Okay. Let me drop off some stuff in here. Murasaki, Grand Boss. It's him, the Grand Boss. I don't want to run all the way over there. That was certainly a noise. Ooh, one of my friends is playing Hades. I'll never be able to stream that. It's, you know, spicy as ancient Greek myths tend to be, but I've heard it's a very good game. It looks very fun. And inspired Pal Supergiant, so of course you'll be crying about it. Alrighty, I know I have the autosave on, but I am going to save anyway. Just because, if I remember correctly, we gotta fight. Hey, Grand Boss. Yeah, he's in his battle armor. Prelude Beach. Indeed, a place of beginning. Now is not the time for words. Face me in battle. I kicked your butt once, and I can do it again. Wow, you almost have a full team! Wow! Go, puppy, go! Battle! Chewing rocks is fine. Don't worry about it. Doing it again? Alright. I should have led with cheese. Cheese, get in there. On, you're a good girl. Don't die. Cheese, get in there. Nice. Ooh, because that's dirty, I'll kill you. Oh! Oh, he can switch too! That's interesting. You never see NPCs with brain cells. Luckily, I still have a stab move. Come here! Nice! Good crit, Cheese! This could be bad for me. Yeah, that's bad for me. Yokai, up to you. Murasaki, one shot! Yeah! Hit him with the old signature move! Do it again! Come on, waste another one, it'll be funny. Good boy, Yokai. Oh, Golem's back. You're very rude. Just some Shadow Claws, practically dead anyway. Bye! Ooh, big boy. Oh, okay. See you later. You did your best, Yokai. Alright, looks like cheese is my best bet once again. Nice. Oh, we get to go again. Heck yeah! Bye-bye, Kamado! No, one more. He's got one more. Getting ahead of myself. That is not good for my grass typing. Nope, there goes Cheese. It's alright. You did your best, Cheese. Nerdly, it's up to you! Alright. Even frightful creatures like Pokemon can become powerful allies. Sorry, Cheese. Sorry, Yokai. At least no one's super behind in levels or anything. You've grown even stronger since we faced one another on Mount Coronet. It's clear you do not view Pokemon as dangerous enemies, but rather as trustworthy allies. Allies with whom you can reach great heights. Perhaps you are a divine being yourself, sent to bring us gifts from above. Here, you should have this. Oh, so I'm Jesus now, I guess. Thanks for the punch plate. A stone tablet imbued with the essence of the fighting spirit. When used on a certain Pokemon, it allows that Pokemon to gain the power of the fighting type. You're back up the fighting spirit of Jesus. Man, this is I don't remember hearing about this story anywhere. When the very first of our Galaxy Expedition team, myself, Benny, and the others, set foot on Prelude Beach, we found that plate. It clearly held some kind of power, so I've kept it safe all this time. I find it fitting that it should now end up with you, who likewise arrived here on this same beach. Perhaps something is guiding us. Indeed, it must be so. You and I, Adaman, Arita, it would appear we're all being guided by the one called Almighty Sinnoh. It might be more appropriate to call this region the Sinnoh region. I know I've no right to say this, but we are truly fortunate to have been able to count you among the Survey Corps' ranks. If you had not joined us, we would have fallen on Mount Coronet. We would have lost our home. We would have lost our future. Now then, carry on with your survey work. The knowledge that you collect about the wild Pokemon of this region will serve to illuminate our path forward as we walk into the future. Thanks, boss. I'm glad we're friends now. Suprevio. Here. You deserve this. Hands you a brick. What do I do with this? Wow. Oh, good, my team healed after that. I was a little worried. Let's see. Okay. I think I'm gonna head back to the Fieldlands, and we can go get the lake spirit there. I think this one's a elf, but I might be wrong. I never super got into the lake spirits. Also, we can check for Shaman again. Now that we've actually left the area and come back. Yep, there it is. I should make some more smoke bombs next time I get a chance. Hey, Shaman, what's that? It's yummy, is what? Backstrike! Please go in, please go in, please go in. Yes! Gotcha! Shaman gave me a whole rock! Oh, heck yeah! Thank you, Shaman, bestie. You're a Pecco. Yeah, Shaman, kin. Squeaky baby. Squeaky baby, indeed. Technically, Shaman doesn't count for seek out all Pokemon, but, you know, still nice to have done. Since it, you know, relies on you having save data from another game. Wouldn't exactly be fair. Alright. Sorry, you live there. We'll do a satchel sweep as well. After we've dealt with the Zelf. There we go. Nope. Wrong button. What are your plans for Arceus? I'm mostly going through story stuff right now. I tend to do, like, grindy Pokédex entry things off screen and stick to stuff that progresses the plot forward for these streams. So, that's what we're doing. Oh, it was Mesprit here. I was completely wrong. Kyung! Let's go! Let's see if it'll be nice and just go in. Nope. No being nice, apparently. I was surprised that Floaties was such a good choice for this. Alright, let's very gently, Ken says, getting the ball stinky spaghetti hair. Oh, interesting. Alright, I'm still gonna be, like, tapping it lightly, because I do want to catch it. But this battle hopefully will fill in some of its dex stuff. Oh, you have recover. Oh. Oh, you're a jerk. I see how it is. Oh, I see your butt face. I understand now. Ken, Floaty's beloved. Murasaki, gentle head bonk. Ken, rude. Omega Sonic. Oh no. Okay. Gentle. Ken, Mesprit is stalling. Kick them out of the tournament. Okay. Should be good now. Or better, anyway. Yes! Gotcha! Good job, floaties. Alright, so, good idea to keep floaties out front. 2 more like Pokemon to be caught. Rebecca, remove Mesprit. Get out of here, Mesprit! No one wants to talk to you. Okay. We got Mesprit. Now let's clean up the satchels that other poor people have gotten their butts kicked about. We'll definitely have to do some stuff off screen so I can get my satchel back. I would turn the, like, internet on right now, but you never know what kind of names people are gonna have. No one's here. I got distracted by Alakazam. Please understand. No one's here. I'm camouflaged. Leave me alone. What's that? What's that? Yeah, it's a snack. People love snacks. Pokemon love snacks, right? Yes! Big girl! Okay. Stuff like alphas is exciting, which is why I'm doing that right now. Oh, hi, Mr. Mime. You're scary. Oh, there's the satchel. Shellos and Gastrodon are friends. Give me that. Lots of people wiping out in the sea. I know these are the AI-generated ones, but still, lots of people wiping out in the sea. I'm like, man, what are you guys doing? see it. Alright, next one. Vera Pecco, that's just over Quill's lunch. I guess. Again, the sea is dangerous. I guess so. It's extra dangerous here in Hisui. I think I'm gonna stop at camp just real quick. Shut up, Geodude, I don't care. Take a little nap, because Floaty's worked hard. Sweet, okay. Next one is right in front of us. Enjoy flying Gyarados. Majestic beast. Oh. Yeah, I can see why someone would lose a satchel up here. That's right, you live here. You! Vera Pecco. Alpha Blissey is here. Boom, crack this out of your back! She's already research level 10. You know what? Let's fight! Why do you have that, ma'am? Get you. Again, fights. Vera Pecco, Lacer, Murasaki, big girl. Oh, ouch. It's fine, we got this, we got this. Kid, why not? Normal! Alright, there she goes. So, the Chansey line is a great source of EXP. Hi, Happiny. Kid, she has it for the vine. I guess so. I'm pretty sure I have Happinies done. I saw one in the Highlands off stream and was like, ooh, I gotta make sure to give it 9,000 berries because I don't know when I'll see another one. Lo and behold. Yep, okay, level 10. Let's see though. Nope, we've been spotted. Alright, see you later. That's on me for flubbing the throw. Wow, free treats. Nope, didn't mean to zoom out. Alright, looks like we got all the satchels around here. Don't worry, the only thing we dropped is Black Tumblestone. Did I get... feel like there's something up here. I don't know if I've grabbed it yet. Oh, nope, I see it. Can't believe I remembered this was here. You see it? Nice. Alright. I don't remember anything else I need in this area for now. So, after I hit this rock, we'll get going. And grab this iron chunk. And drop tumblestones all over the floor. Okay. Okay, drop off treats. Lots of grit stuff. Lots of good stuff. Small nap. We did beat up a whole Chansey after all. Lissy, excuse me. Yep, a whole 4. They were important, though. Alright, I think we've spent enough time in the fieldlands today. Let's head somewhere else. Vera Pecco says, thinks Elgato is stalling? It doesn't look like... Maybe it is. Hang on. No, it was still going. So I just clicked the stop streaming button for no reason. So that would have been Twitch. Okay. Well, hopefully everything is still gonna be running when I try to click the button again. Okay, I think we're back. At least the indicator's green. Alright, it looks like Twitch has decided to not play nice. That's not ideal. I can wait. Because as far as my screen says, stuff is happening. And it should be behaving. We can hear, but we can't see. That's interesting. Because I'm not getting any display errors of any kind. As far as my software is concerned, everything is connected. So, I don't know what to tell y'all. I'm going to stop and start the stream one more time and see if that fixes it. Alright, I'm not sure if we're still recording, because Elgato has chosen to freeze up on me, but if it is, thank you all so much for watching the stream. If you enjoyed the video, please click the Patreon link below to support me if you can. Alright, so the commentary got switched off for a bit, so there's a long beat of silence here. I apologize. Anyway, for those of you watching this after the fact on a functional platform, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you do enjoy it and want to support me, there's a Patreon link in the description. You might have to open up the drop-down. It does like to hide things. $1 a month will get you access to stream-related art and writing before they go up on other social media. $5 a month will let you vote on what I create. $10 a month will give you access to Photoshop files, if there are any. There aren't going to be for writing, obviously. That would be silly. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Sorry these continue to be short because technology continues to fight me. Have a good rest of your evenings. Stay safe, take care of yourselves, and good night.